everyone. I'm Crystal, and I have some exciting news. One of my college professors recommended me for a big scholarship, and she told me I should reach out to a Dr. Jackson to introduce myself and schedule an interview. So I'm working on that right now. Hey, Dr. Jackson, what's up? No. Hello, Dr. Jackson. My name is... No. Dear Dr. Jackson, I am sending this note to... Ugh, no. Okay, texting is not going to cut it. If I'm going to make a really good impression, I think I need to take a page out of Shakespeare's book and write a letter. You know, like on paper. Obviously, there were no phones or texts in the early 1600s, so letter writing was an essential way to communicate during Shakespeare's lifetime, and it was a big deal. Several books were written about the proper way to write letters. Handwriting mattered. It was considered a reflection of a person's character. And there were all sorts of rules about what kind of greetings or closings to use, depending on the recipient and the purpose of the letter. Openings might sound something like, "After my heartiest commendations to you and your family." And closings might be something like, "Thus indebted to you for your pains taken for me, I bid you farewell." There were rules about where to sign your name. By signing at the very bottom of the page, for instance, you'd be showing humility, or that you were a lower status than the person you were writing to. There was a whole hands-on process. People made their own ink, trimmed quills to use as ink pens, prepared the paper so that the ink wouldn't bleed through, melted wax to seal the letters, and used personalized stamps to finish the process. Letters were often written by private secretaries, and as their name implies, a secretary knew a lot of private business. Once the letters were written, they were not sent through an anonymous postal system, but were delivered by hired messengers and often read aloud to the recipients. And Shakespeare certainly understood how this might create some funny, tense, or emotional situation. Letter writing was such an important part of Elizabethan life that 111 letters appear in Shakespeare's plays. The letters serve a lot of purposes. There are love letters, of course, letters that provide information to the audience about events that have taken place off stage, letters that communicate secret plans between characters, and letters that are intended to misdirect or confuse characters for comedic effect. In Twelfth Night, there is a particularly funny use of a letter as revenge. This comedic plot centers around Olivia's servants and a household member. Her uncle, Sir Toby Belch, his friend, Sir Andrew Aguecheek, her lady-in-waiting, Maria, and Feste, the jester, are all annoyed with the stuffy and arrogant head of staff, Malvolio. They all just want to have parties, but Malvolio is always ruining their fun, so they decide to trick him with a letter. They write a letter pretending to be Olivia, declaring her love for Malvolio. When he gets the letter, he looks to see if the handwriting looks like Olivia's. He is excited by the promising opening phrase she uses. He notes the personalized wax seal she uses, and he takes to heart the instructions she leaves in the postscript. Let's take a look. By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is, in the contempt of question, her hand. The unknown beloved, this, and my good wishes. Her very phrases, by your leave, wax soft, and the impressure, her Lucrece, with which she uses to seal, 'tis my lady. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. Jove, I thank thee, I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me. Now it's your turn. Try your hand at letter writing Elizabethan style. Choose who you would write to. Your best friend, a secret crush, or maybe a scholarship committee like me. Think about what kind of paper and writing utensil you choose, what kind of handwriting you use. Maybe even design your own personalized seal with a symbol or your initials. Check out our experience guide below to get some ideas for Elizabethan openings and closings to begin and end your letter. Now I'm going to get to work on my own letter. We'll see you soon for more willpower. With my most humble and dutiful thanks.